Welcome back to Learn English with Emma. I'm Emma, your guide to mastering English in a fun and natural way. Today, I'm super excited because we're diving into a lesson that's all about learning useful everyday phrases through a relatable story. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand a short story better, but also feel confident using 4 practical expressions in your daily conversations. Whether you're chatting with friends or navigating life in English, these phrases are going to be your new best friends. So, grab a notebook, get comfy, and let's jump right in. Now, let me introduce my imaginary student, Sarah, who's joining us today. Sarah loves learning English, especially through stories, because they make new words stick. She sometimes finds it tricky to catch every detail, but she's eager to improve. Sound familiar? Don't worry if you feel the same way. Today's lesson is designed to make things clear and fun. Here's how we'll do this. I'll share a short story about a girl named Lily. Then, we'll break down 4 key phrases that pop up in the story. After that, I'll retell the story, and I promise it'll make so much more sense the second time around. Ready? Let's get started. The story of Lily. Once upon a time, there was a young woman named Lily. She was getting ready for a huge exam that was just around the corner. Lily had a ton on her plate. School assignments, family duties, and even some volunteer work. The night before the exam, her best friend, Jake, texted her. "Hey Lily, want to hang out tonight? There's a new movie playing and it's supposed to be awesome." Lily was tempted. She loved spending time with Jake, and a movie sounded like the perfect way to unwind. But deep down, she knew she needed to review her notes. After going back and forth in her mind, she thought, one night off won't hurt, right? So, she said yes and headed out to meet Jake. They had a blast at the movie, laughing and munching on popcorn. But when Lily got home, it was way too late to study. She felt a little guilty but brushed it off, thinking, I've been studying all week. I'll be fine. The next morning, Lily sat down to take her exam. As she stared at the questions, her heart sank. She'd forgotten so much. She felt jittery and wished she'd stayed home to study. After the exam, she met up with Jake and spilled the beans about how it went. I really messed up, she admitted. I should have said no to the movie. Jake nodded. Yeah, sometimes you gotta prioritize. But don't sweat it, Lily. You've got a lot on your plate right now. You'll bounce back. Lily sighed. She was running out of steam after weeks of juggling everything. But this experience taught her something important. Sometimes you have to say no to fun things to focus on what really matters. From then on, she promised herself she'd make smarter choices. So, Sarah, what did you think of Lily's story? Did you catch the main idea? Sarah, imaginary response. I think I got the gist. Lily was super busy and she chose to hang out with Jake instead of studying, which made her struggle on her exam. But I wasn't sure about a few phrases, like a ton on her plate, or running out of steam. Great job picking up the main point, Sarah. Don't worry about those tricky phrases. We're going to unpack them right now. These are super common expressions native speakers use all the time, and by the end, you'll be ready to use them too. Let's dive into the first one. Phrase 1, hang out. In the story, Jake asked Lily to hang out and watch a movie. Any guesses what hang out means? Sarah. Does it mean spending time with someone in a relaxed way? Exactly. Hang out means to spend casual, laid-back time with friends or family. It's not about a formal event. It's just chilling together, like grabbing coffee or watching TV. For example, last weekend I hung out with my friends at a park, and we just chatted and played some games. Can you think of a time you hung out with someone, Sarah? Sarah. Yeah, I hung out with my classmates after school yesterday. We went to a cafe and talked about our favorite shows. Perfect. Now, try making your own sentence with hangout. Sarah. I love to hang out with my sister on weekends because we always have fun cooking together. Awesome, Sarah. You're nailing it. Let's move on. Phrase 2. A ton on her plate. Next up, we heard that Lily had a ton on her plate. What do you think this means? Sarah. I'm guessing it means she had a lot of responsibilities or things to do? Spot on! When someone has a ton on their plate, it means they're super busy with tasks, duties, or responsibilities. It's like their plate is piled high with things to handle, just like at a buffet. For instance, right now, I have a ton on my plate with teaching, planning new videos, and keeping up with emails. Have you ever had a ton on your plate, Sarah? Sarah: oh, definitely. Last week, I had a ton on my plate with homework, a part-time job, and helping my parents at home. I hear ya. Can you make a sentence using a ton on her plate? Sarah: my mom has a ton on her plate because she's working overtime and planning a family party. Fantastic! You're getting the hang of this. Let's keep going. Phrase 3. Running out of steam. In the story, Lily felt like she was running out of steam. Any ideas what that means? Sarah: does it mean she was getting exhausted or losing energy? You got it. Running out of steam means you're feeling tired or drained after working hard for a long time. It's like a train slowing down when it's low on fuel. I felt this way after a long day of filming videos. By the end, I'm totally running out of steam. Have you ever felt like you were running out of steam? Sarah: yes, after studying for hours, I feel like I'm running out of steam and need a break. So relatable. Now give me a sentence with running out of steam. Sarah: after running for an hour, I was running out of steam and had to slow down. Love it. You're killing it, Sarah. One more phrase to go. Phrase 4. Don't sweat it. Finally, Jake told Lily, don't sweat it. What do you think he meant? Sarah: I think it means don't worry about it, or it's not a big deal. Exactly. Don't sweat it is a casual way to tell someone not to stress or worry about something. It's like saying, relax, it's all good. For example, if my friend forgets to bring snacks to a movie night, I'd say, don't sweat it, we've got popcorn. Have you ever heard or used something like don't sweat it? Sarah: I've heard it in movies, but I wasn't sure what it meant. Now it makes sense. Glad we cleared that up. Can you make a sentence with don't sweat it? Sarah: when my brother spilled juice on the table, I said, don't sweat it, it's easy to clean. Perfect. You've mastered all 4 phrases, Sarah. Give yourself a pat on the back. Now that we've gone over hang out, a ton on her plate, running out of steam, and don't sweat it, let's revisit Lily's story. I bet it'll feel like a breeze this time. Ready? Here we go. The story of Lily, retold. Once upon a time, there was a young woman named Lily. She was preparing for a big exam and had a ton on her plate: schoolwork, family responsibilities, and even some volunteer projects. The night before the exam, her friend Jake texted her, "Hey Lily, want to hang out and catch a movie? It's going to be epic!" Lily really wanted to go. Hanging out with Jake was always fun, but she knew she should study. After some hesitation, she decided to hang out anyway. They watched the movie, laughed a ton, and had a great time. But when Lily got home, it was too late to hit the books. She felt a bit bad, but thought, I've studied enough. I'll be okay. The next day, during the exam, Lily panicked. She'd forgotten key details and felt nervous. She knew she'd made a mistake. Afterward, she told Jake everything. I should have stayed home, she said. Jake shrugged. Hey, don't sweat it. You've got a ton on your plate. Just learn from it. Lily nodded. She was running out of steam from juggling so much, but this taught her a big lesson. Sometimes you have to say no to fun things to focus on what's important. So, Sarah, how was the story this time? Sarah: wow, it was so much clearer. I understood everything, especially when you used a ton on her plate and don't sweat it. The phrases really brought the story to life. I'm thrilled to hear that. Those phrases made all the difference, didn't they? Now let's wrap this up. Today, you learned 4 awesome phrases. Hang out, a ton on her plate, running out of steam, and don't sweat it. These are perfect for casual conversations, and the more you use them, the more natural they'll feel. How do you feel about trying these phrases in real life, Sarah? Sarah: I'm so excited to use them. I hear these kinds of phrases all the time, and now I can actually say them when I'm talking with friends or writing emails. That's the spirit. Keep practicing, and you'll sound like a native speaker in no time. For homework, try using each phrase at least once this week, maybe in a conversation or even in a journal. You've got this. Thank you so much for joining me today on Learn English with Emma. If you loved this lesson, give this video a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next one. We've got more exciting topics coming your way to boost your English skills. Leave a comment below and tell me which phrase was your favorite or when was a time you had a ton on your plate. I can't wait to hear from you. See you in the next video. Keep shining, and I'll catch you soon. Outro music fades in. Don't forget to check out the description for extra resources and links to practice these phrases. And if you want to keep improving your listening skills, click the video on the screen for another fun lesson. Bye for now.